for me here. Today's Sunday, February the 2nd. Back out here working on my project of creating an easy way to get the wheels back on the hubs for the kind of hubs that use what you got here, lug bolt. Alright, we took one of the old ones. Okay, I'm jumping ahead, but I'll show you what I'm talking about here. Alright, we took one of, I had these as spares left over from something I did some time ago, but we took one of these old ones and we took the sawzall and we cut the head off of it. And so that's what we got. And we turned it in a few threads, and that little short piece sticking out there didn't do a thing for me. I still found myself struggling just to get up on that. So I said, too short. So I did some research to find out what these threads are, and it's what it's called, for every ½ inch there's 20 threads, and they actually call that half by 20 or half 20. So I went searching for it, and they ain't easy to find. I found this store. Turns out this is like a national chain, but it's called Fabricating. And I found the store and went in, and it's just a store of nuts and bolts and fasteners. And down there I found what I was looking for. That thread right there being the ½ inch 20 threads, and that's not a truly super fine, but it's a lot more fine than a coarse thread. But where I'm at now with my project is I'm going to saw the head off of this. Haven't totally made up my mind what type of grip situation I'm going to create out here for, you know, screwing this in and screwing it out. But this is going to give me the length that I need to actually very easily, you know, they come in these little plastic bags because they're such a unique bolt, and they ain't cheap. They were like $3.50 for that, and so I got 2 of them because I'm fed up with this. Getting them off is easy. You spin them off, you kick the wheel, it falls off. You better get out of the way, it'll fall on you. Getting them back on has just always been a major pain. And I want to put some tires on the front of the combine, and it uses this style. Of course, the lug bolt is a lot larger, so that'll send me out searching again for something like this on a larger diameter. But now that I know about Fabricating, I'll be able to go get them. So where we're at is I got a little bit of free time to work on this. I want to cut these 2 heads off right here, and I'm thinking about the method of cutting it off. I've got a torch. I can get the torch out and set something on fire, probably create a nice melted ragged looking edge here. I've got a cutoff wheel. I could get that out and use that, and maybe it would jerk it out of my hand and throw it through me and send me to the hospital. Or I've got the old tried and true standard Milwaukee Sawzall and a new blade. I think I'm going to drag out the Sawzall. So let's cut these off. Got a shock there. I asked that young man at the Fabricating store what grade these were, and he told me grade 5. And as you can see by the marking, 1, 2, 3 marks, yep, that's a grade 5, and that thing's pretty doggone hard. I just toasted that blade, and I didn't get, I got about halfway through. I may end up going and getting the cutoff wheel and try that, even though I'm kind of scared of that thing. The cutoff wheel, powered on the Milwaukee grinder, yeah, Milwaukee, nice tool, is vastly superior to the little metal cutting blade on the Milwaukee Sawzall. I accomplished the goal of cutting this off. This gives me a nice long stud. and the end's kind of sort of straight. I can touch that up on the grinder, and probably what I'm thinking is a flat side here and a flat side there that I can get a thumb wrench on, and that's how I'll turn it. I don't have to get too fancy. This kind of small for trying to weld a nut on the end of this, but that worked. Let's just start off with the cutoff wheel and cut the other one off now. So let's see what it takes this cutoff wheel to get through this thing in real time. Yeah, safety glasses. Like I said, I'm about scared of this cutoff wheel. Okay, that was real time, and that thing ate it up. And I'm not on fire either, so that's good. I did it kind of crudely because I don't have my $675,000 machine shop yet with all the fancy, really cool tools that comes with a $675,000 machine shop. I have a grinder. And what I did was I took this pair of vice grips, vice grip, and I held this up here until I ground a flat surface on it. That flat surface is going to let me take this thumb wrench and get on there, and look at there, I can turn it now when I go to get it out. Okay, this is the objective, to be able to take this and turn it in like that. That should be far enough. And take that and turn it in like that. Probably should have sprayed a little WD-40 on that because it's a little bit stiff. Alright. Now, take this and get an idea for lining up that hole with that hole. Okay, let's see how this goes. Jackpot. See the aggravation with that? But now those two studs sticking out there, let me lift it up, line up the studs. I've got it up there. You can basically take it now and do that, maybe that, and I just about bet that I can spin the lug bolts right in place. Let's go get a couple of them and try it. Be right back. Yeah, look at that. Went right in. And let's see. Went right in. I have fought these things and fought these things. I cannot remember who the subscriber was that gave me the suggestion to fabricate these two wonderful tools right here. And I can actually turn them by hand. But if you remember who you are, thank you. Thank you very much. This was just way too easy. But that was the idea behind that. That one's out. Which way would that be? That would be that way. Nope, that way. lazy man way. Now, that would go there. I know this tool, I've had it for so long, that if you do that much impacting with this, you've got about 90 foot-pounds on those, and that's on there. Well folks, that's a wrap. That's what I wanted to accomplish with these 2 bolts. It made putting that tire back on just as easy for me as putting the tire back on that pickup truck over there. Delighted with the outcome of this project. Everybody, thanks for watching.